Welcome back to the Boeing Bookshelf.
This is the state of the bookshelf.
Yes. Recapping time. Let's see, March. As many of you know, pretty much we're under shelter at home, quarantine stuff because of the coronavirus. So,
our daily routine's kind of been interrupted.
Yeah.
She's been stuck at home. I've been an essential worker, so I've actually had extra work.
Yeah, so a lot of our reading has kind of has shifted a bit.
Yes.
I've been able to do a little bit more reading. He has not.
Yes, I did finally finish the book I was listening to, but normally I should have been done with it a week or two ago at least.
Yeah. I did finish Shadow Fever. That review should be coming up soon. I have finished Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood, which that review again I will be doing here soon. I cannot wait.
We probably will be doing a mini review of Sarah J. Maas's other series, Throne of Glass.
And A Court of Thorns and Roses.
She'll be doing that one. I have not read those. Will just be a mini discussion because we have not read them recently.
Yeah, we finished Kingdom of Ash last year.
Yeah, so we'll just kind of touch on it because it will be pertinent to a review for Crescent City.
Not that they're related, they're totally separate. It's just you can't talk about one of Sarah J. Maas's books without talking about the others. So that would be something that you can totally look forward to for maybe in the coming month. Mm-hmm. I am currently reading Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere. I'm listening to it. So I don't have the book. But I love the fact that Neil Gaiman is narrating this. It has added such a different feel to it and I like the way his voice is. He has a really good storytelling voice. So yeah, and it's one of the few books that I've read by Neil Gaiman that I do like, which leads me into we can discuss Good Omens at some point and American Gods.
Anansi Boys. Been trying to get her to read that one. She's a little iffy on American Gods. And we have a guest who has appeared. This is Igor.
Yeah, he's apparently going to be making a permanent guest spot with us since
he is our semi-toothless.
Yeah, and he can't stay away from the camera. Really.
But yes, been trying to get her to read Anansi Boys. She had some issues with American Gods, so been trying to convince her that Anansi Boys stays a little bit more on story in her perspective.
I mean, it was good. American Gods is good.
She had some parts that she was a little iffy on, whether or not it was pertinent to the story.
But I did truly enjoy Good Omens. Oh my god. So amazing. But anyways, so yeah, Neil Gaiman's Neverwhere series. I am unfortunately like 24% into the book. Just mainly because, again, like I would be listening to, like when I was getting ready for work, before all this happened, I would listen to it, getting dressed, getting my makeup on, feeding the dogs and cats, driving to work, driving from work home, or going to the store and stuff like that. And because we're essentially under lockdown, yeah, we just, it's changed a lot, so we have been playing Animal Crossing like crazy.
I have unfortunately found out that I was in direct both of us were in direct contact with somebody who did test positive, so for the time being I'm now under quarantine as well, so we do have both of us have a little bit more time.
Yeah.
I can finally catch up on our editing. Was it just one video left
one video so far that needs to be edited.
Almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But no worries. We're safe. We're good. We're totally okay.
No symptoms.
It's a precaution.
Mild symptoms that are probably something else that I already had issues with.
Allergies for me. But anyway, so yeah, no worries. We're safe. Just it's a precaution. But yeah, so in April, and I pre-ordered it, and then oh my god, I'm so excited for it, and I cannot wait until I can get it. Comes out April 7th. It's Emily A. Duncan's Ruthless Gods, which is a sequel to Wicked Saints. And yeah,
Not sure if it's in the shot.
It's up there. Oh my god, I loved it. You have seen it on our shelf up here on top, but oh my god, I cannot wait. I love like dark, morally gray, slightly borderlining on evil characters, and one of the characters is definitely hits that mark, and oh, it's so damn cool. I cannot wait. And also as a plus, she does play D&D, the Emily A. Duncan, so yeah. Morally, yeah, right there on the line of lawful evil. So it's just so cool. I love it. I cannot wait to see what's in store for these three characters and stuff, and I will end up having to go through and do a review for it, for Wicked Saints and Ruthless Gods, and I'll probably combine that all into one. But I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Speaking of books coming out, she did alert me to one of Naomi Novik's books that she's currently working on. I keep forgetting to look to see when it's actually coming out, but...
You want me to look it up?
No, it's okay. Fell in love with Naomi Novik's writing with her Temporary series. It's historical fantasy, adding in dragons to actual real-world events.
The Napoleon Wars?
Yes, the Napoleonic Wars. Then, of course, she started doing some folklore-based novels. Those were great. Her new book, I was initially concerned it was going to be kind of a Harry Potter clone, because it is about a school of witchcraft and wizardry. But reading more into it, it's actually based on legends of a magic school run by the devil. So, definitely something different than Harry Potter.
And I'm intrigued by that. I like those dark fantasy demon devil stories.
She typically plays a tiefling or a warlock or both when playing D&D.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm not going to say that. But yeah, I just love that dark lore. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'm even interested in that. I might have to read that.
Yeah, so coming up, I do know. I haven't decided for sure which book, but I do know I'm wanting to consider either Salvatore's The Demon Awakes. This is the first in this Demon Saga. I have not read any of those ones yet. Or Naomi Novik's Golden Age. I haven't read that one. I've read her first of her folklore books, but I haven't read this one. Also considering rereading Karen Miller's Blighted Mages. It's a prequel to her Kingmaker, Kingbreaker world. Considering rereading that whole one. Kind of leaning towards it right now because I've kind of been enjoying reading female authors' books. They usually don't get that much of a chance. But also considering Robert Maslow's Blood and Ice, a very different take on vampires.
Really
it is a really good book.
And it does kind of also do a little bit of like the historical fiction.
Yes.
As well with the.
Yes, it does.
Kremen Wars.
The what?
The Kremen, and I know I'm butchering that. Kremen something.
I don't know how to properly say it either.
To look it up.
Yeah. Or again, I have to read it. Cinda William Chima's Seven Realms novels, considering reading those, or her Air books, starting with The Warrior Air. Of course, I have to consider rereading The Highwaymen by R.A. Salvatore. Great series. Haven't finished it, so am considering rereading them from the start. Might do a poll on which one you guys think I should read. If don't get any responses, obviously I'll pick. But
I'm kind of a toss-up. So I'm reading, like I've said, I think before, I'm reading the Fever series with my best friend, and because of like the shelter at home and stuff like that, her kids are at home, and she's doing audiobooks. So parts of the book are probably, no, it's not probably, it's for sure not kid appropriate, especially Shadow Fever. So yeah, she's kind of, making sure her kids are not bored. They have their own video channel or YouTube channel going and stuff like that she's been doing, and making sure their schoolwork online is getting done. So if naturally and understandably, it's kind of taking a back seat for her. I told her yesterday I was going to start Iced, and I ended up doing it.
Listening to Finding Knife.
Yes, which we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so I might start Iced here, but at the same time, I could even push it a little bit more. I was in the middle of The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. So I might end up finishing that. Might start another Beauty and the Beast retelling, A Curse So Dark and Lonely. So it just kind of depends on my mood. But I might also, just put in headphones and go about my daily life and finish listening to Neverwhere. Oh. But yeah, so anyways, Blinding Knife. We are maybe about 2/3 through. Unfortunately, again, it has suffered because of the quarantine.
We are trying to listen to it together. We usually do so in long car rides. We got to listen to a little bit when we had to go get tested, but we don't really go anywhere currently, so we haven't been listening to it as much. We're focusing on other stuff.
Yeah, and unfortunately, because when we are home together, he's been so exhausted and tired that, it doesn't, reading or listening to a book is usually not on our priority. It's either sleeping for him, zoning out, or we are both playing Animal Crossing. So
doesn't take as much focus.
Yeah, with Animal Crossing.
Though I do end up getting stung by wasps and bitten by tarantulas more by not paying as much attention.
Yeah. But yeah, so far, a lot's kind of happened. A lot of great moments with Kip.
Been having trouble not giving her spoilers, especially since how she keeps trying to ask for ones.
Yeah, I did that before we started.
Yeah,
recording.
She has a theory on what the next book's title is about.
Yeah.
I think you figured out what the title for this one's about. Or have you?
No.
Okay.
Why? Was I supposed to?
No, but it is possible to figure it out during this book. Wasn't sure if you had yet.
No, not yet. No, it means that I need to pay better attention. But yeah, anything else?
Last Day of the Bookshelf, we did forget to mention Cassandra Clare's new book, partially because we haven't been reading the series. We got through a decent amount of them, but we did have...
Other books came up.
And...
we did have a bit of a tragic moment during one of the rereadings that we were doing, and with a lot of emotions tied to it during that time and stuff, we
had stopped reading them.
Yeah, to deal with grief and stuff. So
we will eventually get back to reading them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at this point, we do have to reread all of them. So
yeah,
it'll happen when we're done with some of our other long series.
But yeah, and I realized that after we had done the State of the Bookshelf that, yeah, we totally forgot to mention Cassandra Clare's book. And this one is the Golden Chain of Gold. And it's the last hours, or the first bit of the last hours, which unfortunately, looking into that one, I did end up getting Infernal Devices kind of spoiled for me. But it's okay because I'll still enjoy it. I just like, damn.
I think I may have actually finished Infernal Devices.
I think you did.
So, yeah.
You finished, I think, Infernal Devices and the whole thing of Mortal Instruments. Is it Mortal Instruments or Immortal?
I think it's Mortal. Yeah.
It's Mortal?
Mortal Instruments.
Yeah. I keep wanting to say Immortal.
I usually do too.
But yeah, so I think you even finished it. I know I did City of Fallen Angels, and that's about as far as I got. And then I did the first 2 out of the Infernal Devices.
Yeah, I don't remember for sure which ones I've actually read, so I'll have to reread them all.
Yeah.
I know I did not get to Lady Midnight.
Yeah, which is part of the Dark Artifices?
I think so.
Anyways, but yeah, so we will end up buying that. I cannot believe we haven't bought it already. Typically, when it comes out, we do. Mainly because we have it all in hardback, and we want to keep this series all in hardback.
We've focused less on keeping all of our books the same style, because a lot of our books has become almost impossible to do so.
Right.
But that's one that we can continue doing.
Yeah, so that one will be on our next order from Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Because that's what we can do now. But yeah, so unfortunately we did totally skip over that, but that did come out. We are super excited to get it and to dive back into that world at some point. Because
it's a great world.
We do need to stop tying it to grief and
yes,
go with it.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Please like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment if you want to help throw some input on which book I read next.
But yeah, so this has been the State of the Bookshelf.
For the Boeing Bookshelf.
And until next month, for both of us, we'll see you all next time. Bye.